Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It's Thursday night. It's the Thursday night show. I am going to be broadcasting here live with my good friend Aaron Bartling. We're going to be talking comics. We're going to be talking artwork. Who knows? We might veer off into all kinds of different topics. You just never know what's going to happen on the live streams. All right, let's bring him in. My good friend Aaron. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? How's it going, man?
Yeah, very good. So what'd you think of that intro music? Are you
I love it, man. Yeah, good old Disturbed, man. That brings back memories. I feel like that was.
I mean, they've been around a long time, but I don't know. It just never gets old to me. It just doesn't get old.
They never get old. Yeah, they never get old. I remember high school days. That was the jam. You know, like out of high school. You know, that was like, that was awesome. But yeah, it's a cool intro.
All right. So what time is it for you? Are you East Coast?
No, I'm Southern California, so it's
that's right. You're in California. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not that late there. That's good.
Yeah. 8:30 for you, right? You guys are 3 hours ahead.
Yeah. How's the weather out there? It's usually pretty nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's been amazing, man. Today was super nice day, sunny, clear skies.
Yeah.
I think it was like probably upper 70s. So it's been nice.
We had a cold front last week. It got real cold, and now it's warmed up again. It was 83 today, so yeah, it was decent.
Oh wow,
day today. So,
what's your guys' typical humidity levels? Do you know, like off?
Yeah, it's pretty humid. Yeah, most of the year. That's why sometimes in the winter it gets cold. And if it's 40 here, it feels like it's 30 because it's like a wet cold. The humidity stays in the air a lot. Yeah. We have a lot of humidity in Florida. Yeah. But
okay. Yeah, I'm actually curious because, if we move there, I know this is kind of like a random topic, but I'm really into reptiles, and I want to start getting more of them, and specifically the green tree pythons. That's like the species I'm really into. And they require a lot of humidity, like really high humidity, and they're like 70 to 90%. And so a lot of people have said, yeah, if you have that species and you live in Florida, you usually don't have to deal with humidity issues because it's just so freaking humid there, you know? So like for me, since we're in such a hot, dry state, it's really hard to maintain humidity in their enclosure. So you're having to like have large water bowls or spray like mist down their enclosure to bump up the humidity. So I was just kind of curious, what it's like there. But
have you heard about the iguanas falling from trees here in Florida?
No, I haven't. What's that about?
No, here, check this out. I'll put the screen up on this.
Okay. Iguanas falling from trees. That's interesting.
Yeah, this is USA Today reported.
What?
So, like in Miami, I think it's like South Florida, like Miami. It got really cold over the last week.
Oh yeah.
And they're like literally falling out of the trees.
Like dead, like they're dying and they're falling
No, they're
out.
not dead. They're like in a state of hibernation. So they're like literally like they're frozen. They don't move, and so they just
Yeah,
fall.
yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Poor guys, because they're obviously cold blooded. So, oh, look at that
Yeah,
guy. Yeah, he's just. That's crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
poor guys need to
I think
get
they have
they
video.
need heat.
I mean, I've never seen iguanas in Tampa. I know
Uh-huh.
Miami has a lot of them. I think
Yeah,
Naples
yeah.
has some. I've not
Okay.
seen them ever in Tampa, but I don't know. They could be
Uh-huh.
here in Tampa too. I don't know, but yeah.
I mean,
So you mentioned
that's
reptiles. I was
yeah.
like, I right away I was like, oh yeah, what about those iguanas falling out of
That's
trees?
hilarious, man. That's crazy.
So
I
you go to
mean,
YouTube.
yeah.
There's like I think this is probably one of the videos. Like here's one right here. He's like
Look at that poor guy.
he's just
Just
laying on the
struggling.
ground.
Yeah, he's just like, "Give me
Yeah,
sun. I need
yeah,
sun."
yeah.
That's crazy,
It's like
man.
they just freeze up. They don't know what to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Mhm.
Crazy.
That's wild. Huh. Man, those
So that's
things look
yeah,
like dinosaurs. It's crazy.
yeah. They do. They're crazy looking.
Mhm.
All
Man,
right,
that's
let me
wild.
look back here on the screen here. So we got a couple people in the chat. GTK Comic, he's up in the Canadian North. Air Spider 23. We'll get a bunch more people. I sent out Instagram notifications as well.
Nice.
We'll
Cool.
get more and more
Awesome.
people as the night goes on. But
Yeah. Sweet, man.
yeah, so tell me what's going on with you and the art world these days. I know you've done a lot of covers. I think the
Yeah.
last cover I bought from you, I bought that Last Ronin #5 cover that you did, I think.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
I still
Awesome.
yeah, I'm still waiting for #4. So who knows when
Yeah.
I'll get
Yeah.
5. There's been a lot
Yeah,
of
I
delays
know.
on that book, I think. Yeah, I know the publisher's been
Oh
delayed.
yeah. Yeah, I think as a whole, I think just the Ronin series in general, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
wait a long time because the magazine's size is just ridiculous. So
yeah.
yeah, it's nuts. I mean, there's people that haven't even gotten their line breakers #1 from line breakers sending it out, and it's been like 15 plus months. I think some people have
Oh
waited
my, it's
for
been
those.
that
I think
long?
they've only gotten like, huh?
They haven't gotten it yet from #1?
No, they're still
Oh,
waiting. It's crazy. I think last I heard they had like a little over 20 that had been sent back, but I remarked. I had over. I think I did about 130 books with remarks. So it was pretty nuts, man. It was a task to say the least. So once I burned through all those, we met up. I grabbed all the books, shipped them out, and yeah, it's the last
wow.
time I've seen those things. So everyone's just been waiting to get them back. But
I
it's
know
crazy.
you're best known for that cover. That cover blew up. That was probably the
Yeah,
best, by far the
yeah,
best cover and the most expensive book from that first issue for sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it was definitely the cover that kind of put me on the map and
yeah.
kind of gave me the notoriety I was, trying to get. So, yeah, and it's been
That's all
amazing
it
because
takes.
I feel. What was that?
All it takes is one good cover or one
Yeah,
image,
yeah,
boom, you're done.
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yeah. Honestly, it's been amazing, man. Because I feel like ever since that came out, I have had just consistent work the past few years now. It's just been like
yeah.
nonstop. So,
Well, I
um,
knew that was going to
yeah,
happen. I interviewed you right after you did that cover. It was a couple
that's
years ago.
right. Yeah, it's
Couple,
been a couple years. Yeah, it's been a
yeah.
couple years. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Eric,
so
Eric Snyder says his little
love
brother is a fan of that, and
nice.
it's
Oh,
like,
nice, the
is there a
statue.
statue
We
of
don't
it?
we
Is there?
don't we don't talk about the statue on this show, right? So no, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
is there a statue
I'm
of it?
joking. I'm
Uh,
joking. Oh man. No, but
Crazy.
no, that's awesome. That's super cool. I'm glad that everyone likes the #1. It's awesome.
Oh
But
yeah, I did get that Vampirilla Trial of
yeah,
the
bro,
Soul. That
Try
was
the Soul. Oh
yeah, that was
man, that was
a good
such a
cover.
fun cover to do. Thank you so much for getting that. That's awesome.
I think I
That
have it
was
right.
a really fun cover to do because going into it, and like I try to do with most of the covers that I do, I try to do something a little bit different, something a little more original and unique than the other interpretations of the character. And I feel like because Vampirilla is usually done as, you know, the scantily clad, you know, she's just looking in some sexy pose, holding a glass of blood, you know, like,
Does
so
anybody
I,
read?
you know,
Does anybody
yeah,
read
I
that
know,
comic?
right? Does that even, yeah, no one even reads Vampirella. They
I
just
don't think
fucking
they
put
even
it.
open it. It's just like they buy the
Yeah.
plastic cover and yeah, let's put it
Yeah,
away.
and that's it. That's it. You know, and so I think that was really fun to do that cover because it was like, let's try to think of like a story. You know, like, well, what is this character doing? Like we come up with a narrative,
Yeah,
and Steve loved it. You know, he loves kind of taking a different direction. You know, still have elements of trying to make her, you know, like sensual looking, but not,
yeah,
but like you're kind of more like, hey, what's going on in this scene? Is there some type of like weird, you know, ceremony thing going on, or you
yeah.
know, so it was fun. It was really fun to do that one.
Yeah,
But
Vampirilla and Red Sonja, those they always do like a bazillion covers for each issue. It's
hmm
crazy. And I know you did
yeah,
one for Killing Red Sonja, I think, right? Yeah, I think you
yeah,
did.
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have that one too. I have that one
it's
too.
actually right here.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, that was
but
one of the
yeah,
better
no,
covers
super
in my
fun.
opinion. Yeah, that was an awesome
Thanks,
cover.
man. Yeah, no, that was an awesome cover to do for sure, and it's crazy because that was like one of the first ones that I did in the industry, you know. So it's pretty sweet.
Nice.
But
I guess Air Spider's brother's not that little. He was an MB
okay, he was
draft
an
pick.
MLB draft pick. Oh
Nice.
wow. Oh geez,
That's
that's
pretty athletic.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously, man, that's
very
cool.
cool. All right. Do you want to show off any stuff that you're working on or stuff that you just finished? Like, what's your latest and greatest? I'll give you. I'll be
Yeah, yeah. Uh, let me think. So I was a little bit out of it for, you know, the past couple months just because of my injury. So I wasn't really working too much, and you know, Ronin 5 was pretty much the last. Yeah, it was the last cover of the year really that got dropped. But interestingly enough, you know, obviously just talking to Esteban, you know what's going on with Whatnot and how, you know, big it's getting and stuff. So the cover that dropped right before Round 5 last year was the Good Boy cover. I don't know if you saw that one. Did you see the Good Boy #1? That was a. Are you there? Did you get dropped? Hello,
yeah.
guys. It's just me.
My
I'm
mic.
running the show.
I think my mic was cut there. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. Oh, no worries.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I did see that there was like on a wall. There was figures on above the wall, and then he was
yeah.
looking
Yep.
down. Right.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's
go
like,
ahead and
and
show.
it's the dog. What was
Yeah,
that?
go ahead and show that cover. I'll.
Yeah, yeah. So let me grab it. I actually have it out because I haven't done my promo video yet for my. I'm having a whatnot show tomorrow, and so I have them laid out because I was going to do a little promo video. But
I'm still trying to figure out how to do this thing. Hold
all right. But yeah, it's actually crazy, man, because this cover came out before Ronin 5, and you know, people seemed like they liked it. It was cool, but I think once the whatnot community started catching on to it, and um, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Am I
here.
alone?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're here. Okay, okay. I was just wasn't sure. But yeah, I think once the whatnot community started, you know, catching wind of it and realizing that it was exclusive only to whatnot and only the retailers that had access to it, you know, were the ones selling it. It just like started blowing up, and in general, the whatnot series, or I mean, excuse me, the Good Boy series has been blowing up, and a lot of people have been really into it. And so the one that I did has been like really sought after. So here's the virgin copy. Might be a lot of glare, but
Oh
let's
yeah.
see.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's. Let me turn up this light so you can see better. Yeah, so that's
Oh yeah.
the.
Yeah, that's better. I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the virgin. So I'll be selling those on my show tomorrow, and then I got the trades.
Yep.
So, gosh, man, this light. There we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
Good.
there's
Awesome.
there's that the trade, and then this was really awesome that they sent me these. And then I got foils or chromes, and these are
Ooh,
like
those are pretty
super
limited,
dope.
huh? How limited are
Yeah. Oh
those?
yeah. Yeah. I think I only got a few of these, so
Wow.
these are for sure limited. Obviously got more of the virgin and the trades, but yeah. So these are super dope. And then these are even more limited. Got some metals.
Oh, I love a metal
So
cover, man. I'm a sucker for
yeah,
a metal cover.
yeah, the metals are really dope. So yeah, there you can see it a little better. So yeah,
Have
so
you noticed
this
the metal
cover has
covers
been.
they're getting more and more expensive for metal covers now. They used
Oh
to be like
yeah, so
40, $50. Now they're like $100 minimum, I think.
oh easily for sure. Yeah, it's crazy because on the show, people have been screenshotting it and sending it to me, like just to show me. But the metal versions have been selling for almost $300 sometimes. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So
I'm one of
yeah,
the
they're
first
like,
I'm one of the first people to buy a metal cover. I bought I think the
got
first
in.
metal cover I remember was the first one I bought was a no heroin. Remember no heroin? There was
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
there was a
uh-huh.
comic called No Heroin. That was the
Yep,
first metal cover I remember was No Heroin. It
that's
was
cool.
Zoe Latchy did these awesome like alternative
Okay,
covers, and
that's
they did
awesome. That's
I think
super
it's
cool.
Trinity Comics did a metal cover of 1, 2,
Okay,
and 3, and I bought one
that's
for
dope.
each of them. Yeah,
That's super cool. That's awesome.
and I'm also the first person to
Yeah, the
buy.
metals are awesome.
I bought the first glass cover too. It was
Oh,
a
what?
it was a bloodshot glass cover. That literally it was a plane of glass on the cover.
That is
And
cool. That is
dude, I
super cool.
resold it. I was too afraid to own it. I felt like I was gonna break it or something.
You thought you were gonna like wreck it.
Yeah, I ended up
That's
selling it. It was you had to have it like in a like a golden age bag. It was
uh-huh.
like it was oversized because of how thick it
Yeah.
was. And
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
it
That's
just wasn't
crazy.
easy
That's
to
cool.
own because I like to store all my books pretty much in the same type of boxes. Now I do have
Oh
a
yeah,
large
totally.
box for like The Last Ronin. I put that with my
Mhm.
magazine sized books, you know, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
oversized.
Totally. Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
that glass cover, it was so thick, it's like and it was heavy. I mean, it weighed like a pound.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Jeez. Oh, I believe it. That's crazy. Jeez.
But I
That's
bought it
awesome
once,
though.
and I thought, "Oh, I'll buy it, it looks interesting," and then I resold it. I probably lost money on it, I don't know. I probably bought it at the height, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Learned my
Yeah,
lesson
I'm
there.
I'm curious if you still had it now that, all that stuff's really in right now. I wonder what
Yeah.
what it would sold for or gone for.
I'm a sucker
But
for the metal covers, though, I love them. I think they look so
yeah.
shiny, the colors really pop.
Mhm.
The colors are so
Mhm.
much more dramatic on a metal
Yep.
cover.
Yep. Yeah. No, they're super cool. And what's cool too is from what I've heard, if when you grade a metal, it's actually you have a really high chance of getting usually 9/8 or 9/9s or even like
Yeah.
a 10 because you don't have to worry about like spine ticks as much or
No,
the
that front
corners
cover
getting
is gonna
bent.
be right, that front
Yeah.
cover is gonna be perfect for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's cool. I mean, as long as I know like CGC and stuff, they're pretty strict on like fingerprints and marks,
Yep,
or like oil smudges and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely, when I am doing remarks on the metals or chromes or
yeah,
anything like that, I make sure I have my gloves on so that I'm not getting my finger oil all over it and
right,
stuff.
yeah.
So. But
Yeah, there was a comic book I bought recently, I think it was an exclusive from it was an Ice Cream Man cover.
okay.
Yeah, I think I have it on my page. Let me I'll show it to you.
Oh yeah, let me
Dude,
see.
this book was so delicate. I think I ruined it just by lightly touching it. I think I literally destroyed it.
Really?
Yeah. It was terrible.
No, jeez.
Let me see if I can pull it up. and I have way too many posts.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's funny.
Let's see if I can find it. It was a Sanctum Sanctorium exclusive.
Okay.
It's a really cool looking. It's a really cool horror type comic book cover.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can find it. I know I posted
Cool.
it somewhere. Oh, there's your We Live #1. Oh, let me show it to you. Here, hold on a second. There's your We Live #1. I just got that metal
Oh,
cover
yeah.
about 2 or 3 weeks ago, by the
That's
way. The metal cover.
you
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
That's
got the metal
awesome.
cover on that. Yeah.
That's super awesome. Man, that's crazy. $600? Jeez. That's insane. That's
Oh
awesome.
man, you like horror comics? I got that Leatherface #1. I got
Oh,
such a good
wow.
deal on that. That was an estate
That's
sale
super
in
cool.
that was an estate sale in the UK. I found that from a
Oh,
collector.
what?
Yeah, it's like a 9.8, perfect. It's literally perfect.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Jeez, look at all these dope covers. There's a ton.
That's the problem is I have so many damn postings. It,
Yeah.
like, takes me forever to oh, here it is, right here. So this cover,
Oh, whoa.
it's a really cool cover, but
Uh-huh.
dude, the paper is so sensitive. Like,
That's oh,
I put 2 or
man.
3 fingerprints on it. There's no way they'll come out. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's ridiculous.
it's probably like a
That's
9.0 now because of my finger.
yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
Uh,
that's crazy, man. That's interesting. I mean,
but that talk
um,
about bad paper. It's almost like it's like black cover, but it's poor. Like it grabs your fingerprint so easily. I
why do
was
you think why do you think
terrible.
that is? Do you think did the retailer just kind of like cut
I
corners
don't
or
think they
something, you think?
realized
Or
how bad. Yeah, I don't think they realized how bad the paper was on that. It was terrible.
hmm
So yeah,
yeah, that's
sometimes you buy
weird.
these covers, especially if it's a black cover. Man, you got to be
Uh-huh.
so careful.
Oh, I know. I
Like
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
you really need to have gloves, right? Gloves, like some type of glove on when you deal with
Well,
somebody books.
yeah, that's why I'll never forget when I first got into the industry. Literally, I think one of the first tips I ever got was Steve from the Comic Mint telling me, he's like, dude, I highly suggest, he's like, you don't have to, just a suggestion. Get some latex gloves, and then,
Yeah,
when you're working on the books, make sure to always wear them, and it will mitigate any issues of, or potential user error of,
yeah,
lowering the grade. So I was like, huh. I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I got gloves and then started wearing them,
yeah.
and
I've seen your
I haven't
videos.
stopped.
You always have those black
Yeah,
latex gloves on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's cool, man, because it actually really does help, and there's no blemishes or marks that I create accidentally, and usually the books that I work on always come back, 9/8. So knock on
yeah.
wood, but like
Well, I'm
uh
sure comic collectors love that you do that for them. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's just a nice little extra step to take, to try to put, like if I can do everything in my power to make sure that they get the highest grade possible, then why not do it? I'm gonna try to do whatever I can. And then obviously if God forbid it's shipping and it gets damaged or CGC messes it up or whatever, then that's on them
Yeah.
obviously. But
Oh, I got this one. I remember posting this one.
oh yeah, man, that
Dude,
was such a
I
fun
love
cover.
that's one of my favorite covers that you did.
That's awesome,
I
man.
know that
That's
might
so
not be
cool.
yours, but I love that cover. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, that was a blast to do, man. That was a super fun cover to work on. Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
ordered like 2 or 3 copies of that cover.
That's so cool. Man, yeah, I
Yeah,
was so bummed because I mean, John was great, for sending me comps. I always appreciate getting some
yeah,
copies, but I was like, man, I wish I had like 10 or 15 of them, because I
yeah.
think I only got like 3 or 5, and as soon as I put them up on Facebook to sell, like they just flew,
Yeah,
people were like,
and that
"Oh, I just snagged them."
you don't see this book come up on eBay very often either. It's
Yeah.
fairly rare.
I think he
Yeah.
only, and if I remember right, I think oh yeah, limited only 250. Yeah, so it's super small print run. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, the fact that you have a couple of those, I mean, those might be some moolah down the
I'm
road
holding
just
on.
because
I'm
they're
holding
so.
on to those babies long term. I'm holding on to 'em.
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah.
GTK
No,
Comics says I turned on a lot of collectors onto metal covers.
that's crazy.
Oh, the Pharaoh. You ever heard of the Pharaoh's Lounge Resistance's feudal cover? Have you heard of
No,
that?
no, I have not.
Dude,
That's interesting.
it's Darth Vader. It's what would happen if Darth Vader was taken over by the Borg.
Okay, that's
It's
interesting.
crazy. John Gallagher did the cover. You
Oh,
probably
okay, okay.
you know John Gallagher maybe.
Good old John. Yeah.
He's up in Canada. He's one of those crazy
Uh-huh.
Canucks.
Yeah.
I know I have it posted here. It's probably pretty far back though. This is a couple of years ago at least.
Okay.
But it's a they did a standard Virgin cover, and then they did a metal cover, and that was
Okay.
also one of the early metal covers that came out.
Hmm.
And it's crazy looking. I'll show it to you. I know it's on my Instagram here, way back. God, so much stuff.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just coming back. Okay. Right. I'll come get you. Okay? Yeah, I'll put a movie up here. Okay, just go out for a second. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay. Sorry, my kid just woke up.
Yeah,
She's
no
like, "What's going on?" Um,
yeah. So
but
there it
yeah.
is.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Jeez.
So
Wow.
it's like Darth
That's
Vader,
legit.
and then he's also like part Borg. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
It's wild.
crazy. That's a dope.
Anybody I show, and that's a rare book. They only printed 100 of them. No, 20, only 20. So it's really rare. There's only 20 copies in existence. I forgot. It's only 20.
That's crazy. That's gotta be worth some moolah for sure. That's
Well,
crazy.
it just never comes up for sale. Like I don't really ever see it on eBay.
That's interesting. Huh. That's
I
really
don't know.
yeah.
I'm holding on to it. You never know. One day maybe it goes crazy just
Oh
because it's
yeah, I
a rare
would.
thing. I don't know.
I would.
It's not.
Especially, anything Star Wars related, since it's like a well-known big character, I feel like that would help it
Yeah,
too to be high in value. But
yeah. We'll
no, that's
see.
cool.
I just thought it was just a cool looking cover.
Yeah,
That
no,
was when the
that's
metal
that's
covers
awesome.
first came out. It's one of the early ones. Yeah. So let's go back to your. I want to show off some of your recent stuff. I'll get a better
Yeah,
shot on
no,
your.
for sure.
You have it on your Instagram, I think, right? Your
Which one?
the good boy.
Yeah, yep, it's on there. Yeah.
Yeah, there it
I
is.
don't update my Instagram enough. I have some other covers I haven't posted on there, but yeah, that's it. That's the good boy.
Yeah, it
So
looks pretty good. I like it.
thanks, man.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
of
cool.
course, I think this is your Ronin
Yeah,
5.
it's
Yep.
number five.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I bought a couple of
yeah,
those. That sold out pretty fast too.
yeah, yeah. No, it's sold out. It was actually pretty nuts, man, because that's the biggest
It
print
sold
run
out in
that
under a
I've
minute, I
ever
think.
had.
Under a minute, I think it sold out that fast.
So all of them sold out in under a minute except for Ronin 5. But the reason this one didn't sell out I think it would have for sure if it was marketed, or we did
Yeah.
an official reveal and then a pre-sale, because we just dropped the cover and sold it on the same night. But what was crazy about it is even doing that, it sold out in 2 hours and it was 1,000 copies. So
Yeah.
that to me was
That's quick. Yeah,
pretty
that's quick.
insane. For 2 hours and 1,000 copies,
Yeah.
and to reveal it that same or that night and put the sale info on the same night, I think that was pretty cool. So,
And it
but
goes for pretty good money on eBay right now, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I think they're selling for like 200. I think that's been about the average, like 250, 200.
Yeah, let's take a look real quick. Yeah, there's one for
Yeah,
130,
$200.
one for 200. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Crazy.
outselling your number 4 issue,
Man. Yeah, yeah.
which has a lower print run. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
I know. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Oh, look at that. There's a 9.9 of your, metal cover. Oh,
8K. Holy cow, man.
no bids
That's
yet.
just
It's an auction starting bid, you have to start at $8,000.
wow.
Wow. Oh, here's another one. 10
Another
grand.
99 for 10,000. Man,
Remarked. It's remarked and signed.
double, triple signed and remarked, double remarked.
Woo!
Jeez.
Imagine the hoops you have to jump through to make that happen.
Yeah,
You gotta get it CG you gotta get CGC graded and the
yeah,
signatures off, on site, right?
yeah,
They have to review it on site. Yeah,
yeah.
that is jumping through some hoops to get that signed.
It's crazy.
And it's remarked.
Super crazy.
Wow.
Dude, and you know what's even crazier to think about? So right now you're seeing these run-ins on there, right? So
Right.
imagine when CGC finally sends back all the number ones that I signed and remarked and all the number twos which haven't come back, that's going to be insane because you're going to have this huge influx of people that are going to be for sure trying to sell it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and a lot of them are probably going to be 99s too, and they're going to be signed, remarked, all that stuff. So I bet you're going to see it like a ton more listings on there from of number one, number two. Like that's going to be
Well,
crazy.
supply and demand, the price should come down then, right? If there's more supply out there listing. So
Yeah, yeah,
these
maybe
early
maybe it
guys,
will.
these guys that got it early, I don't know how they got it before everybody else.
Uh huh.
They're
Yeah,
they're gonna be making out if they get it sold right before all the other
exactly.
people list
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's the
Is
game with
it?
CBC lately. It's like if you can get the book fast, you're gonna do well, but who can get it
Yeah.
and you have to, I don't know, you gotta pull strings, you gotta have a big account with
Uh-huh.
CBC.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's waiting like 9, 10 months to get a book back, and that's if there's no
Yep.
pressing or anything special
Uh-huh.
with it.
Yep. Yep.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's crazy. Speaking of I think we can kind of segue a little into grading and CGC actually, now you bring that up, because
Yep.
I'm now doing all of my grading through Capture Collectibles, your local buddy in Florida. He's also in Florida.
Oh,
So
is he? Nice.
he's in Florida, and he actually lives close to CGC, and he drops them off in person.
Wow.
So Jason is now my official CGC facilitator. I even filled out the paperwork and everything.
What's his
So
website?
if you go, you can find him on Instagram too. It's Captured Collectibles. So he's a facilitator, and his reputation is amazing. He has so many people that have nothing but good things to say about him. He's a very charismatic, energetic guy, very easy to talk to, very easy to hang out with, very likable, welcoming. Like he's awesome. He is really cool.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna be sending all my stuff to him now. And what's crazy is because of the relationship that he has with CGC, and because he drops books off in person, the turnaround times for the books are ridiculously fast. Like, for example, when I did MegaCon last year, I did I think 5 or 6 Rona number one medals,
Yep.
and the customer got them back in September. So it was literally a 1 month turnaround time.
Wow, that's
So
fast.
I mean, if you consider people have waited over a year, and then he's getting a lot of books back in 1, 2 months, it's pretty insane. So um, I felt like it would be a wise business decision move for me to start doing everything through him now, because
Yeah.
obviously if my fans and my customers can get their books slabbed and back to them as quick as possible, then that just means that they're going to continue to come back to me and continue getting stuff signed, remarked, graded, and and it benefits him too financially as well. So it's just good all around. So I'm excited to
Yeah.
see how things go this year. working
So
with him now.
I live about an hour and 20 minutes from CGC. So he probably lives a lot closer, I'm
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, he's pretty close. I'm trying to remember what city he's in, but he's
Yeah.
not far, so it works out.
Yeah,
Um,
I've had people contact me asking me to run stuff to CGC. I'm like, no, I'm not doing.
You're all no, dude. Sorry.
Nah, I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm not.
pay for my time, my gas,
Yeah,
my mileage, and then maybe we'll
nah,
talk.
it's not.
That's
I
funny,
don't think
man.
I couldn't get enough volume anyways to make that profitable.
Yeah,
So,
no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, this is all he does. This is literally a full time gig for him,
wow, that's
and
crazy.
he does very well for himself, very well. So, yeah,
Good
it's
for
you should
him.
see the guy's house. His house is literally just filled with comics. It's unbelievable. It's just like
Wow,
he's slammed. So it's pretty cool.
he's probably been doing it all his life, huh? Comic books, I'm sure.
No, I think no, he's
No,
actually
he's
pretty new to it. He's only been doing the facilitating, I think, the past couple years, and he actually worked at AT&T. He was there for he was a rep
is
for
this the
them
gentleman?
for
Is this the gentleman right here?
no, he's a younger
No,
guy.
okay. Oh,
He would work for AT&T for oh, he's right there. You go up.
right here.
Keep going. No,
Oh,
not him. I think that's oh, is that Jim Lee? Yeah, it's Jim Lee. No, go up.
oh, that is
That the picture right above that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, that one.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
one. Yeah, he's the one right there.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
So,
All
anyways,
right.
but he worked at AT&T for like 10 plus years and was working both jobs, and then it was just too much for him. And as of I think late last year, he told me he's like, "Yeah, I finally put in my notice and I quit AT&T, and now I'm just doing the captured full time." So I'm like, "Man,
Nice.
good for you, bro! Like following your dreams, like what
Yeah,
you love,
I'm
and
sure that's a lot more fun
you
than
know."
working at AT&T, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it inspired me to. I haven't made well, I guess I can kind of bring it up now since we're talking about it, but I
Yeah.
haven't made an official announcement about it yet. But in March, I'm actually going to be quitting UPS. So
Oh, nice. Perfect.
yeah, so I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome to just do art full time now and just jump all in. So really
Are you
excited.
gonna get any of that UPS pension as you get older?
Yeah,
I don't
well, I
nobody
mean, I'll probably pull my pension and then just kind of build on it. But yeah,
yeah,
I
nice.
think it's going to be interesting now, man. Now that I'm going to be my own boss, I got to I'm going to be getting a financial advisor and kind of figuring out like, okay, what am I going to do for retirement? What am I going to do for saving for a house eventually?
Yep.
And all this kind of stuff. Because now that I'm not my own boss, I'm not going to have the 401k and the pension that UPS has and all that. So
Yeah.
now it's just kind of you got to be, good steward of your money and be wise
Yeah.
with it, and
Yeah.
be, aware of, what you need to do. So yeah.
And but nothing better than owning your own business though, for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I own my own business. I love it. I would never go back to
Yeah.
being in the corporate life. It's so much
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Oh man, I can't even tell you how nice it is to just like obviously it's good to have some structure so you get things done, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to be able to wake up whenever you want or go to
Yep.
bed whenever you want, you
Yep.
don't have your typical, oh, I got to sit in Monday's traffic, and work a 9 to 5 or whatever. Like, it's just amazing. So, and I love the fact that you can take on as much or as little work as you want, so
Yeah.
if
Good.
I want to have a big month, I can try to, honestly, I've like God's blessed me so much, man, that I'm at the point lately where I have too much work. I've actually had to tell people like I can't, work on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing place to be, to be able to be like turning down jobs instead of trying to grab everything you can, to
Yep.
survive. So
Well, this is where you use
it's yeah.
discernment and you choose the stuff that's gonna be best for you,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
most
totally.
profitable and those type of
Yeah,
things. Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's cool, man.
Oh, I picked up that Elric one too. I love that cover too. That was
Oh,
sweet.
thanks, man. Yeah, that was a fun one.
I love it.
Hey, you know what?
I love
Oh,
Elric.
good.
That's a great character.
Oh, yeah, Elric's awesome. Super cool
Yeah.
character. Yeah. And I love doing anything with like fantasy stuff, you know, like
Oh
anything
yeah.
anything in the fantasy genre I love doing. It's
By
just a
the way,
blast.
don't you think Elric looks like a Null? Don't you think Kate stole Null from this? I mean, he's got a big fucking sword. He's got the white hair.
It
Uh,
does remind me a lot of
dude,
Null, yeah.
he totally stole that from Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it totally reminds me of that, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
what Null looks just like Elric. I mean, I think he
Mhm.
totally whatever
Yeah.
creative whatever creative
Yeah.
borrowing. But
Yeah,
I've always said that Elric is the first Null for sure. I don't
so do you follow Magic the Gathering at all or no? Or Dungeons and
yes,
Dragons?
a little bit,
So do
yes.
you so do you know, the character, Dritz
Yes, I've
or
heard yep,
Driz?
yep,
So a lot of people have said that character, they're reminded of, that Elric and that
yeah,
character look really similar because they both have they look actually a lot alike, you know, they have the pale skin, the
right,
long,
the
like,
white
white
hair,
hair, you know?
right.
Yeah, so they're kinda similar, but
I have the first appearance of Elric in comic books. It's Conan, I think it's Conan number 14,
oh,
Conan the
that's awesome.
Barbarian.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
That's
the
really
first
cool.
appearance. So I do have that in really high grade too. And
Yeah, no, that's
Those
awesome.
older Conan books are getting so hard to find in high grade now. They're
Yeah.
getting real tough. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 so
Well, do you
that's
follow
awesome.
comic books on a regular basis, like what's going on with the Marvel and DC and all that stuff, or not really?
Mm,
Somewhat.
honestly, man, usually I'm so busy throughout the day just trying to get work
You don't
done.
have time to read. You don't have time to read
Yeah, I
comic
don't
books.
even have time to like really go on like the internet and like read stuff. I feel like it's just if I am on the internet, it's just like social media just to post stuff or comment back to people or message. But I feel like I haven't really kept up with, what's going on in the comic world. So
Well,
but
I was going to
yeah.
show you this blew up in the last week, and I posted about it. This book right here.
Okay, Black Panther? Huh.
Yeah, it's I guess this is like going to be the new Black Panther, the character here in the
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
So I bought this. I found a
Huh.
copy for like $30.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
there's been sales around $600 for this book this week.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
I've never seen a book go from $30 to
Yeah.
$600 in a week. In a week.
That's insane, man. That's crazy. Wow. Huh.
There's a
Yeah,
guy that posts on there's a guy that's posted on Instagram. He has 7 of those.
it's
7.
7?
7.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
And he probably
Wow.
bought them for like 25, $30 a piece.
Yeah, that's insane.
Isn't that
Oh
crazy?
my gosh, that's crazy.
I
That's
mean, these
amazing.
auctions are selling above 580 right now.
Uh-huh.
Auctions are going at 580. Yep.
Wow. Man, well, it's cool for that guy to have that many copies, you know? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, if I was him, I would probably sell all of them and then keep maybe one and get it graded or something,
Yeah.
or just have it for a PC. But I would just sell them and just try to make a quick buck. You know, I feel like because right now while they're hot, might as well just try to like get a quick dollar. And
There's my
yeah,
copy.
that is dope. That's super dope. That's
It's
cool.
super mint too. I
Yeah.
can't believe I
Oh
got so lucky. I found one
yeah.
online store, and
Yeah.
I
Uh huh.
was praying like, "Oh God, I hope he sends me the book." They could
Yeah.
cancel.
Uh
I
huh.
was expecting him to cancel the book, and he didn't. He sent it to me. I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome. That's
Man,
cool.
crazy man.
Yeah. No, that's super dope.
Let's see. Let me get back here. Okay. So yeah, that was the book of the week that kind of blew up. That everyone's been
Yeah.
talking about.
Huh. That's really interesting.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
really
be on the
cool.
hot 10 list.
Mhm.
It'll be on there this week, I'm sure. Um, yeah. So
Hmm.
what else do you want to take a look at?
Oh, did you see are you in my fan page on Facebook or no?
Yes.
Did you see
I am.
my Radiant Red cover? That one just came out, so that's a new one.
Oh, let's
I don't
pull
know
it
if you
up.
saw that.
Go into signed in.
Sorry if you hear my kids crying in the background.
No, it's okay. Let's see if I can log in to Facebook.
Mama was not in there. Jack was in there. He was sleeping. Don't do that.
It should be yeah. There you go.
Is it under
You just
group?
go to it's under it'll be under the Bartling Bunch group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm friends with you on Facebook, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to approve me.
Yes. Yes, I'll approve you.
What is your favorite Bartling cover? I'm gonna put Last Ronin #1.
Let's see.
Do I agree to the rules? Should I say maybe? I'll say yes.
Yeah. Say possibly. I might.
Yeah. I don't like to obey any rules, so I know it's a tough decision for me.
Wait,
man, I guess I didn't know about this group, man. I wasn't paying.
Yeah, no, this is my
So I'll be 663rd member.
Okay, you're approved. You can see the new cover, the exclusive. So really fast before you see it, this cover is only exclusive if you're in the group. You can only get it if you're in the group. So that's what's really cool about it. we did this cover just for the Bartling Bunch as like basically a way to like say thank you.
So this goes on sale this Friday then, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. So this is for that new series, Radiant Red. But yeah, you can check it out.
Am I allowed to show it? Do you want me to show it or
not? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to get
it. Sweet, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, super fun cover, man. It's cool seeing all the people working on it, or releasing their covers. So it's pretty cool.
That's fire. What is she on the surface of the sun there? Is that what's going on there?
It's like, well, if you click on it, you can kind of see some more of the background. It's like a city. You can kind of see the city in the background, but yeah, it's like her. It's like in the comic, it's like fire and lava and stuff. She has these like mechanical, like apparatuses she has on her arms. So, and they like shoot fire and lava and stuff. So, pretty cool.
All right, limit to 2 per person, starting at 5 p.m. this Friday, and you have to be a part of this group.
Yeah. So if you join the group, then you can snag a copy. So we're hoping it sells out to everyone on the group, because we thought it would be really fun to, to have everyone in the group be able to get one, and then sell out of it, and then it's like, and I don't know if you see too on the side in recent media on the right, there's going to be COAs and cards that. So if you click on that, you can read the caption. It's pretty cool. So it's
Bartling Bunch Virgin Variant Limited Edition. It'll be numbered out of 500. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's a COA for it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it looks like a Pokemon card or Magic the Gathering card. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I can sign those, and if someone wants them remarked.
Man, it's a good thing we hooked up tonight, because I didn't even know about this. Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That's super cool. I'm glad I remembered to bring it up. But
I love that.
I love this.
It's fantastic.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was super, super fun to work on.
Man, you just keep getting better and better.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I keep trying to up the ante, with whatever I'm doing. So, but
yeah, Biggie says you just create great art. You don't need to deal with the madness. It is madness.
That's awesome. That's funny. Dude, I've been trying to do a lot of private commissions too, which has been cool.
Yep.
So I know you're a actually, oh yeah, actually you can see it. Go to if you go to my personal Facebook.
Okay.
I know you're into the horror stuff, so I don't know if you probably didn't see this yet, but I did this Morbius commission. Check
Ooh,
that out. Click on that.
holy crap, that's so nice.
So that was all painted in acrylic gouache.
Dude,
So super fun
that is
commission to do.
fire. I love that. It's so good.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, so I've been trying to do those, do traditional paintings and try to get better with those, and and work on my, my lack of traditional
That's where
skills.
you're gonna
So
make some coin. Like what's that
yeah,
going?
the
What
traditional
is
stuff.
that? What would that sell for right there if you had ballpark? You don't have to tell me exact.
Yeah, so that for something like that would be in like the 400 range, like 400 to 450.
And to me, that's a
So
deal. I mean, that's original artwork.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
a deal.
No, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's funny you say that because my wife's been like, she's been like, man, you need to start charging more for your original like commissions that are all painted. She's like, you should be getting
Yeah.
like 500. So you should get like 500 or more for that. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, all
What
right,
what
all right. Like,
what would Delato sell that for at original? Like
oh,
crazy, wouldn't it?
like over like a 1K easily, probably for sure,
Yeah,
or
easy,
more.
easy. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, well, maybe I'll raise my commission prices.
I
But
think you should raise your prices. Don't raise it to me though. If I decide to buy something
yeah,
from you, get
yeah.
that
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
lower price.
Keep me in the low.
Yeah.
But that's
Dude,
too
that's
funny.
awesome. I love that. That
Thanks,
Morbius
man.
movie's coming out too, so that's
Yeah,
perfect timing
no,
on
yeah. Super cool timing for everything. And
yeah.
the guy that I did it for, he's like, oh, you have to send that to CGC to get it graded for me. So, I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
Man, that'll be a nice piece in the collection.
yeah, it'll be
Good for him.
fun to see
Good
that one.
for him.
But yeah.
All right. Let's see. What else do we want to look at here? We can go back to your Instagram page if you want. So I'll encourage everybody if you want to join Aaron's
Yeah.
Aaron's
Join
group.
my group so you can try to get that cover tomorrow when it goes live. It'd be awesome.
I gotta make sure my alarm is set
Yes.
and make sure it's not AM PM mix up.
Yeah, yeah.
I always
Exactly.
do that. What is this one here? This is interesting. Is
Yeah,
that just a
that's
commission piece that you did?
another commission. What was that?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So that was
Very
done in all white paint pens. So that was a really
yeah,
fun commission to do. So
like that.
been trying to do more of the traditional stuff. So
Yeah, that's right. You did a bunch of Radiant Black stuff too. I remember that.
yeah, and I think that's why it's really fun to be able to work on Radiant Red because if if you got a couple of my Radiant Blacks, then it'd be cool to kind of pair them all together. So, but
You know, the one I regret not getting was that Good Asian one. I didn't get that. I forgot. I don't know what
oh
happened.
really?
Yeah,
Oh
I never.
well, if you're interested in getting one, I have some versions of the
Oh, of
color
course.
splash and the regular. So if you're
Of,
interested,
of,
I can.
of course, I'm interested. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
sweet.
never got that. I was like, ah, damn, I missed it. I don't
Yeah,
remember
no,
why.
I got copies.
I remember seeing the solicitation for it. I guess
Uh huh.
I forgot about it. I don't know what happened, but
Mm-hmm.
there's too many damn books coming out all the time. I can't keep track of
I
everything.
know.
It's
No,
crazy.
yeah, totally. Did you see my Cowboy Bebop cover?
Oh, let's take a look.
It's on my Facebook.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
on
know if you already
Facebook.
logged out, but
Yeah, no, I'm still there.
cool.
On
So
your
if you go
personal
on,
though, right?
yeah, it's on my personal, and then go to photos, and then go to Aaron's photos, yeah, Aaron's photos. Yeah, there we go. And then yeah, you can see this is all kind of like more recent stuff. Actually, there's a lot of. Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Oh,
so
there it is.
Cowboy
Yeah,
Bebop.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Thanks,
Well,
man.
that
Yeah, it
that
was a fun
that
one.
Netflix show didn't do too well though, did it? And
Yeah, I know.
yeah, they
It
did one season, and I
yeah.
guess I don't know. It didn't get too good of ratings, I suppose. But
Yeah, it just bombed. So what can you do, you know? So it's fun to work
uh,
on though. It's a cool, fun cover to work on.
yeah, it's
But
I don't know. The TV shows, they're so fickle. Who knows what goes on there? I
yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Yeah.
People come and go on that stuff all the time. Yeah. I like
Uh-huh.
the cover though. It's cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you can see. I think if you go up,
Oh, what is this? Is this another
uh,
Morbius cut? What is this? A Morbius cover there?
yeah, that was another one that I did, and that's actually painted digitally.
Oh man,
Um,
that's so cool.
and that one I did that one in 2019 for somebody. And
So
you see the Spider Man.
how long would it take you to do that digitally? A day
That
or two?
probably about a day or two.
Yeah.
The other one I did, the painted one, that took me about 4 days off and on. A lot
Yeah.
longer, just because mixing paint just takes forever.
Yeah, digital is quicker, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh
I
yeah.
have poo-poo.
yeah.
Okay, dude. I'll change it. My son coming in here. I have poo poo. I'm like, all right. Okay. All right. I'll change you in a little bit. Okay, babe. Okay. Go play with sister. Okay. Go play with
Yeah,
sister. And I'll change
I wasn't gonna do a long show anyways tonight, Aaron. I'm gonna probably
you.
keep it
Okay. All right. Yeah. No worries. No
I'm an
worries.
old man, you know. About 10 o'clock, I start to get tired and
Yeah,
wanna
yeah. It started getting sleepy.
yeah.
That's funny. Oh
So we got
man.
some people in the chat. We're getting some more people in here. DT's in there.
Justice and Aaron.
He loves the
I'm
Last
waiting
Roman.
on him.
Oh, he's waiting.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
waiting for the
You're
Last
waiting
Roman.
too. You're one of
Yeah.
you're one of the hundreds
He's
that
one of
are
the line
waiting.
breakers. He's one of the line breakers.
Oh man. Well, Godspeed, and hopefully you get
Yeah.
that freaking book
Hopefully you
back
get
soon.
it right, and hopefully it's in good
Please go
shape.
downstairs. Okay, please go. Okay, I'm talking right now.
And
Okay,
there's
hang
my
on.
brother.
Oh, but yeah, I know. I heard it was a total flopper.
I watched the first
Unfortunately.
episode, and it was like,
Please close
it's
the door.
not really for me.
Please close the
But
door. Say that again. Oh, dude.
I
Yeah.
watched it. It wasn't really for me. I watched the first episode. I was like, this isn't really my deal. But
Yeah, I haven't even watched the first episode either. So
yeah, I
I
watched half the first episode, and I got disinterested in it.
yeah, yeah.
My attention span is
Yeah.
so low these days. I can't watch anything for too long unless it really grabs me. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tell you,
No.
I watched the last season of Ozark. Holy crap, that show is
Okay,
so
I've
damn
heard
good.
I've
Oh,
heard yeah, so I watched the first 2 seasons, and there's 4 now,
yeah,
right?
it gets way better.
It gets crazier?
The first season's yeah, it's a little shocking in the beginning, but
Mhm.
it really gets good in the third and fourth season. Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
You actually really inspired me now to wanna watch it, 'cause I was kinda
Uh,
like you know how the first it's always the first 2. It's season 1's dope. Season 2 is usually like, okay, it's cool, but and then after that, they just taper off, and
yeah,
they're just
yeah.
garbage. So that's cool to hear that
It
the
gets
show is actually
it's so
progressively
much
getting
better.
better
Yeah, it
instead
gets
of,
better in seasons 3 and 4. That
okay.
last season, man, it's like I think it's only like they're doing it in 2 parts. So they
Okay.
released the first part. It's only like 6
Uh-huh.
or 7
Uh-huh.
episodes, and you're
Okay.
like, man, you want more. It's just like it drives you nuts
Yeah,
after you
that's
finish it.
cool.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
like it. It's really good.
I'll have to catch up on that then for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, unless you got anything else you want to talk about or promote, I know you've got on 5 tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. The Bartling Bunch. You got to join the group. Here it is. It's a
yeah.
private group. You have to actually request to join.
Mhm.
Um, I'm
Then you'll
sure.
get access to Radiant Red.
Yep. Radiant Red, which is tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's the cover.
Yeah.
Limited to only 500 copies. I'm sure that's going to be a red hot cover. Once it sells out, I'm sure it'll be on eBay for twice the price easily. As things go, as
As
everything
per
goes these
usual.
days.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as per usual.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Well, if you were
Yeah,
gonna
but
do a
no,
remark, if you were gonna do a remark on that cover, where would you do it? Like in the bottom, the top, the corner, in the middle? Where would you sort of give it?
Probably top. Actually,
Top left?
either top left or bottom left because those are the darkest areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd probably do her like dope helmet, and like maybe have like lava coming off of it or like
Oh,
a
sweet.
reflection of fire or something. I don't know. I'll figure out something cool to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
But
cool.
yeah, no, it'll be sweet. And then so it's cool too because with the book they're all virgin, which is awesome. No traits, all virgin. And if people want something like signed or remarked or whatever, you can go to my website after you buy it and then purchase whatever you want. And
Yep.
then actually, yeah, if you go to, are you able to pull that up and then I can
Yep.
show?
Yep. Absolutely.
So
What's the
it's
website?
aaronbartlingart.com.
Oh,
And
there
then
we go.
you click
Perfect.
on services, and then boom, bada bing, there it is. So if you want it graded, it'll be that. And then standard
Remarks.
remarks
Yep.
are 75, and then some examples of the standard ones, and then the large remarks are 100.
Ah, dude, I love the Dr. Manhattan on that Rorschach.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. And
I
then
love
if
it.
you go down, if you scroll down, you'll see all the large ones. These are the ones that are 100 a pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
A lot more time
but yeah,
involved in those. Yeah.
yeah, those are like little mini commissions almost. So,
That's sweet.
but yeah,
Oh,
so if you get a book, then you can head over to my site and purchase, whatever you want, and then yeah, and then we can get that squared away.
awesome.
But
All right,
so
Aaron, thanks for being on the live stream tonight.
of
You're a
course,
great
man.
artist. You're a good friend. I've known you
Thank
for a
you,
little
man.
while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit you up for those good Asian covers. I want to pick up a couple of
Yeah,
those.
no, totally. I'd love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
awesome.
awesome.
And
Cool. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me
we'll have you
on.
on again. And when you're coming to Florida, let me know. I definitely would love to
Yeah.
meet up with you, especially if you're going to a con
Well,
or whatever.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah,
too. I'm actually because if I do MegaCon, which I'm hoping it works out to do,
yeah,
my wife and I are actually talking about doing a cross country trip to Florida, and making
nice,
like a little mini vacation out of it. So
beautiful.
like maybe a week before the con, we'll drive out and maybe we'll get like an Airbnb or something like that, and then
Yeah,
somewhere closer to the nice beaches too, like Anna Maria Island or whatever,
yep.
like, and hit the beach, the clear water and
Yeah,
sand and
yeah.
all that
Clearwater is just
sexiness.
around the corner from me, so it's real close by.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, but no,
yeah,
that'd
yeah.
be cool. Maybe we could hang out or meet up
We
because
will. Wow,
we'll be out there.
I'll take you out to
So
dinner. I'll take you out to a nice dinner, you and your wife.
yeah, I'd love that, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right,
So
awesome. All right, man. Hey,
sweet.
thanks again. I appreciate you coming on the channel, and yeah,
Of course, man.
we'll touch base down the road here.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for having me on, and appreciate everyone that's watching, all the support, and yeah, look forward to a lot more stuff this year for sure. So
All right, awesome. All right,
yeah.
everybody. Thanks for joining in and watching the live stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
All right, bye.